Well, there was a new tool in Detroit's fire department that may help save lives and protect the environment. It's called BioSolve. The chemical is sprayed on a fire not just to put out the flames, but also to keep them from reigniting. BioSolve also prevents explosions from occurring when there are fuel fumes following an accident. Fire Chief Charles Curry says BioSolve is already proving itself on metro highways.
We had an accident on Expressway, and we had a lot of diesel fuel oil around. On the Expressway, we put the BioSolve down, flushed it down the sewer, called the water department, let them know we have product coming down, and there was no longer a threat.
The chemical product makes fuel spills harmless, so there's no danger to the environment from runoff.
The tanker was headed to Cartersville with 6,800 gallons of number 4 fuel oil, kerosene, when it tried to turn this corner at Barrett Parkway. It never made the corner.
I was coming down the road and I went to make the turn. My back axle broke out from under my trailer. And when it did, it just split with me. It happened so fast, I don't even know what happened,
How you doing?
All right, I'm ready sore.
Yeah, I noticed you got a little scratched up and bumped up here.
It was sore, everybody. Shook up.
The Georgia Division of the Bureau of Motor Carriers says it may look into how the tandem axles were attached to the trailer. In the meantime, the spill shut down Highway 41 for nearly 3 hours. Traffic was rerouted while firemen sprayed a nearly clear red liquid onto the spill.
We've lost about half of it. And what we're attempting to do now is to make some dikes in the woods to keep it out of the creek. Then we're going to try to neutralize it with an emulsifier that we have.
Normally, when the fire department first comes upon a spill scene like this, the first thing they want to try to do is minimize the effect of the oil upon the environment. In this case, a runoff into a nearby stream. They do that by building earth dams and using straw to soak up the oil. But that can be very labor-intensive. Now, however, they have something new, something called BioSolve.
Check this.
Normally, the dammed up oil would be collected in small ponds, soaked up with straw, and eventually dug up and transported to a landfill. But this afternoon, they were spraying it off the highway with the approval of the state's Environmental Protection Division. In just a few hours, the oil had been broken down into something safe for the environment.
In this particular case, in sufficient quantities and concentration sufficient enough to degrade the entire diesel, based on the state and federal folks saying that the product that's washing away is good, it keeps us from having to throw in so many dikes and dams.